Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss. And today we're talking about some simple things you can do, tips and tricks to heal your relationship with food. This is one of the things that I had to focus on during my weight loss journey so that I was able to continue to lose weight, but also maintain that weight loss long term. So today we're going to talk about your relationship with food. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That is what I followed to lose and maintain a 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down below for you. So let's talk about easy tips and tricks to heal your relationship with food. Let's first define what does a good relationship with food even mean? A good relationship with food involves having unconditional permission to eat the foods that make you feel good physically and mentally. No foods are off limits, and you feel zero guilt upon eating foods that are typically labeled as good or bad. Now, having a good relationship with food, improving your relationship with food is not something that is going to happen overnight. It's going to take a long time of being consistent and really changing how you think about food, how you label food, do you give food moral value, and how you're structuring your meals and snacks throughout the day. In fact, it's likely something you'll have to work on your entire life. The first thing we need to do is really understand our relationship with food. Now, some people have a very healthy relationship with food, and a lot of people have an unhealthy relationship with food. And a good relationship with food has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of your diet, whether you're thin, overweight, obese, it does not matter. That has nothing to do with your relationship with food. Here are some signs that you may have an unhealthy relationship with food. You feel guilty about eating. You avoid or restrict foods that are bad for you. You have developed a long list of rules surrounding the foods you can and cannot eat. You rely on calorie counters or apps to tell you when you're done eating for the day. You ignore your body's natural hunger cues. You have a history of yo-yo dieting or following the latest diet fads. You feel immense stress and anxiety when eating in social gatherings due to the fear of what others may think of your food choices. And you find yourself restricting and or binging food. Now, you don't have to experience all, half, a quarter of these signs. If you experience any of these things, your relationship with food needs improvement. And this can also be transient. Sometimes you may eat without restrictions. Sometimes you might just enjoy your meal without having any thoughts of guilt. And then there could be other times that you feel incredibly guilty about certain foods that you eat, or feel like you sabotaged or ruined your diet because you had a cookie one day. We want to have more positive experiences with food than we do negative experiences with food. A good relationship with food is like a good, healthy partner relationship. It takes time, practice, and a lot of patience. You have to understand that your relationship with food also goes a lot deeper than how you're feeling in the moment, how you're feeling today, how you felt with your last meal last week. It goes much, much deeper than that. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, I have a pretty good relationship with food. Well, here are some signs that your relationship is healthy. You give yourself unconditional permission to eat foods you enjoy. You listen and respect your body's natural hunger cues. You eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're full. No food is off limits. You don't obsess about the number on the scale. You don't let opinions of others dictate what foods you will or will not eat. You do not feel the need to justify your food choices. You understand that you're not defined by the foods that you eat. You enjoy all food in moderation. You choose foods that make you feel your best, and calories are not the focus of your food choices. Now, you might be looking at this list going, there's no way I'm ever gonna get to that point. You may surprise yourself. Instead of focusing on checking off all of the items on the you have a good relationship with food list, try focusing on one or two to put your efforts into. Once you've done those one or two consistently, then add a couple more. It's kind of like when we start to exercise. We start little, baby steps, and we add as we improve. Same thing goes with your relationship with food. So here are some tips and tricks, some really simple things that you can do to improve that relationship. Number one, give yourself unconditional permission to eat. When you create rules around what you can and can't eat, you're setting yourself up for hunger, feelings of deprivation, and fear of food. Whether you overeat at lunch or have a few extra cookies for dessert, you still deserve to eat when you're hungry or want to. Your body deserves food no matter the day or situation. The last thing that we want to do is say, well, now I can't eat the rest of the day because I had pizza for lunch. We still need to listen to our body's natural hunger cues. If you are hungry, that is your body telling you it needs nutrition. It doesn't matter what you ate the meal before or earlier in the day, or really even the day before. Number 2, this is huge. Eat when you're hungry. If you are in a calorie deficit, if you're tracking calories, macros, points, fats, carbs, eventually our goal is to intuitively eat. And that means we listen to our body. When we're hungry, we eat. When we're satisfied, not full, we stop. So as we're losing weight, as we're healing our relationship with food, we need to start really listening to our body's hunger cues. Diet culture has told us that we have to track calories all the time, every day for the rest of our life. That's not listening to our natural hunger cues. And although intuitive eating is designed to be a healthy lifestyle, a maintenance program, you can still lose weight intuitively eating because you're intuitively eating based on your body's hunger signals. Do not restrict or eliminate food because you don't think you should be eating them. If you're hungry, eat. Just be mindful of listening to your body's natural, we all have them, hunger cues. Number 3, practice mindful eating. Really focus on your meal rather than being distracted by life and things happening around you. When you eat free of distractions, you really start to listen to your natural hunger cues. You're eating your meal, you're really focusing on that, and when you're satisfied, you stop eating. Versus scrolling on your phone or watching TV, you just eat until your plate is empty, and maybe you don't even remember taking 1, 2, or even that last bite. So when you eat your meals, try to answer these questions. What flavor and texture am I noticing right now? Do I enjoy it? Am I only eating it because it's available or because I really wanted to? Does this food hit the spot? Does it satisfy the craving I'm having? Has this food solved a problem like I may thought that it would? How is this food changing my appetite? Do I notice my hunger going away? How do I emotionally feel while I eat this? Does it bring me joy, guilt, or anger? Was I actually hungry? If not, why did I decide to eat? Examples: emotional eating, cravings, boredom. Now, some of these questions may be hard for us to address. Maybe write it down. Next time you're eating a meal, ask yourself these questions. It's really going to help you eat mindfully. Focus on the foods that you're eating and not being distracted by outside things. Number 4, this is huge. Welcome every single food into your diet. There is no good or bad food. Some food is healthier than others, yes, but there is no good or bad food. Food does not have a moral value. Food is food. We do not need to say that we're bad because we had pizza for lunch or we're good because we had egg whites for breakfast. There is no good or bad food. And as soon as you start figuring that out, and as soon as you stop labeling food with moral value, your relationship with it will drastically change. When you label food as bad, you actually automatically put it up on a pedestal. We like to say that foods are bad that taste good, or maybe bring us joy. Like maybe it's your favorite donut from your local donut shop. And you have to remember, as soon as we tell ourselves we can't have something, we want it even more. So instead of saying we can't have a food, how about we eat it in moderation? Maybe you love donuts, and that's okay that you love donuts, but you don't need a donut every day. Maybe you have a donut once a week or twice a week or on a special occasion. That's the difference between saying food is bad or good. Eliminating certain foods or food groups is not necessary to lose weight or maintain that weight loss, and all it's going to do to your relationship with food is make it worse and worse and worse. And restriction and elimination of food or food groups is the #1 cause of binge eating disorder. The #1 cause of binge eating disorder. Imagine a life where you don't have to justify your food choices to anybody else, including yourself. We always feel like we have to give an explanation on why we're eating something. I had a really bad day today, so that's why I'm having ice cream. Why do we feel the need to explain ourselves? Or why do we feel that we're gonna be judged based on the foods that we're choosing? Because as we just talked about, food has zero moral value. So why should we bother to think that we're gonna be judged or thought less of because of the foods that we're choosing, like the ice cream on a bad day? Focus on yourself, mind your plate. Mind your own plate. Stop focusing on other people's foods, other people's food choices. And if you have friends, family, people in your life that focus on your plate, you just need to gently remind them that your plate is your business and they need to mind their own plate. And of course, if you feel like you're struggling with binge eating disorder, your relationship with food, you've done everything you can to try to improve that, and you feel like you need professional help, it is absolutely okay to seek professional help. It is always okay to seek professional help. Now, I'm a weight loss and nutrition coach. I do offer one-on-one coaching. I can absolutely help you improve your relationship with food. I can share with you the things that I did to heal my relationship with food, to lose 140 pounds and keep it off for the last 3+ years. Or you can find a local psychologist that specializes in eating disorder, binge eating disorders, anorexia, bulimia, any of those types of situations. Find someone that can assist you, and it is not a bad thing. You are not bad because you need help. We all need help. Listen, we all need help. It is okay to seek professional help in whatever aspect that means for you. So the bottom line of today's video is, in order for you to improve your relationship with food, you're going to have to take baby steps towards that. You're going to have to stop labeling food as bad or good. You're going to have to stop telling yourself that you're bad or good based on the foods that you eat. You can not only focus on the scale, you can not only focus on calories. The foods that you eat absolutely matter. These are all things that if you just take one or two and start working on them, add to that as time goes on, I promise you your relationship with food will drastically improve, if not get healed altogether. Let us know down below, what are some of your tips and tricks that you've done to help improve your relationship with food? And I will have nutrition coaching down below if you're interested in chatting with me. I'm more than happy to help you. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.